Welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Atlético Ottawa versus Forge FC in the 2022 Canadian Premier League final. Forge FC been to all four, 1-2. Could this be their third Canadian Premier League championship? Or will Ottawa win their first after going from last to first, or from no playoffs to playoffs, and being a pretty damn good team in their third season of Canadian Premier League football? We shall see. Should be a very interesting game to watch. Forge on the road in Ottawa, still Ontario, but should be interesting. For Atlético Ottawa, the 11 in goal, Nathan Ingham. The back five, Carl Hayworth, Miguel Acosta, Espejo, Sergio Camus, and Maxime Tissot, former Forge player. Midfield four, Ollie Bassett, Abdulwahid Sissoko, Balu, Tabla, and Bahus. And Malcolm Shaw up top for Ottawa. And for Forge FC, in goal, Tristan Henry. The back four, Ashton Morgan, Daniel Crutzen, Alexander Akinyoti Hansen, and Rezart Rama. Midfield two, Alessandro Hajabrapur and Noah Jensen. Attacking midfielders, Tristan Borges, Sissoko, and Chouanier, David Chouanier, and Rubens Pashis. The forward, the striker for Forge. Is it? Yeah, Abubakar Sissoko for Forge in the midfield, yes. But here comes the final. Will LAFC win MLS Cup? I still think Philly wins. New York, I think, could definitely do well as well. But should be interesting. And here's the CPL final. Forge versus Ottawa, TD Place in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. The Canadian Premier League final. Should be a good one. Smirniotis versus Gonzalez. And the teams are walking out past the North Star Shield. Forge looking for their third North Star Shield. Ottawa looking for their first. Forge in their gray jerseys, Ottawa in their red and white stripes. The red and white Atleti stripes. Forge in the gray jerseys. The first time I think they've had to wear their away jerseys during a... No, they did have to wear their away jerseys in that two-legged final against Calvary. Island games, they wore their home kit. Last year, they wore their home kit. This year, it's their gray away. Which is a nice jersey, by the way. Will NYCFC defend their MLS Cup title? That I'm not so sure about either. You'll get my full prediction the day before MLS Cup. This is the last game of the year of the CPL, but next year CPL will be opportunity for the 2024 CCL. Now, the winner this year, or maybe it is next season's winner, goes to CCL 2024, but we'll see. We'll find out. The national anthem being played here. I mean, wouldn't it make sense that a team who wins here, like, wouldn't it be fair for them to go to CCL, or at least, like, the other two champions or something instead of the runner-up? I don't know. With that being said, anthems being played. Hamilton Forge versus Ottawa. Okay. Come on. We got this going. Should be interesting. Stream 2 of 3. We got all 3 games. See what Forge does. Here we go. Okay, so next season. So whoever wins here basically just wins the season. Nothing more, nothing less. That just seems not even a CONCACAF League spot. So this trophy is just a trophy, damn. I mean, I can see it, but I don't know. I can see it. They could leave those spots empty or they could replace them. Really, I could see them replacing Filip Dujic, the referee, the ARs, Peter Pendley and Gabriel Lemieux, and Alain Rouge. Alain Rouge, the fourth official for the Canadian Premier League final. Yeah. Crutzen, the captain, because Becker got red carded. I think so. Yep, it is Daniel Crutzen. Yes. Should be interesting. For Atlético Ottawa under Carlos Gonzalez, Nathan Ingham, Diego Espejo, Sergio Camus, Ali Bassett, Balou Tabla, Maxime Tissot, Malcolm Shaw, Miguel Acosta, Abdou Sissoko, Bahus, and Hayworth, Carl Hayworth, yes, the captain. For Forge, under Bobby Smirniotis, Tristan Henry, Ashton Morgan, Daniel Crutzen, David Chouanier, Alexander Akinyote Janssen, Rubens Pashis, Tristan Borges, Alessandro Hajabrapur, Noah Jensen, Rezart Rama, and Abubakar Sissoko. 4. Forge in the gray jerseys. Live at TD Place Stadium, a.k.a. Lansdowne Park, and formerly Frank Clair Stadium. Yes. You're lagging bad. Either it's... We'll see. Yeah, I can see it. Let me check. Yep. I am, actually. I actually am. StreamYard being StreamYard. It just is. Just ride it out. Tim Hortons boys fight. And the ball's out on the mini car. Of course. Which is kind of cool. Which is cool. But Jordan Hamilton on the bench. Terran Campbell on the bench. Got Terran Campbell and Jordan Hamilton as big signings, and it's still Rubens Pashis. You love to see it. And match is about to kick off here. 90 minutes away, and I think we go straight to penalties if it's tied. I think that's the way Canadian Premier League and Canada Soccer does it, is we would go straight to penalties if it's still tied after 90, which helps me. And Ottawa to kick off. Ottawa in the red and white stripes, the Atleti stripes, Forge in the gray. Here we go for the 4th Canadian Premier League final. Kick off, and here we go on a rainy, foggy day. Sort of. It's not great weather, I can tell you that much. And here we or not. They're really, really taking in the scene, aren't they? And now, the ref blows the whistle. Here we go. In the Canadian Premier League final, Ottawa versus Forge. In Ottawa, that'd be hilarious, but I wouldn't hate it. But that probably just, I don't know if that's a one-time thing or anything more. Foul. Free kick for Forge. Camus gives it up. 23 seconds in. I know I'm probably a good bit behind, but that is what it is. Atlético Ottawa, they were first in the table. Forge were second. But Forge has been here before. I would say you're right. They are the favorite because of their history, but as well. But Ottawa could be. And Choinier knocks it out. David Choinier knocks it out. That's going to be a throw-in for Ottawa. That wasn't the best play. I can tell you that much. 1 minute in. And Forge gets back to the ball. Definitely a month. Not a month, but a minute behind here. But I sort of expected that. Akinyote Janssen playing center back. Crutzen. And here comes Forge. It's out for a corner for Forge FC. Already a corner for Forge. Where I'm at, it's a minute 30. Choinier to take the corner. David Choinier to take the corner. Here we go. Steps up, 2 minutes. Crosses in. Header! Past the post. That'll be a goal kick. Or another corner. Another corner for Forge. 2:10. 2 minutes, 10 seconds in. Another corner for Forge. It is Choinier once again. Yep. No, it's Borges this time. Borges to take the corner. Borges. Cross from Tristan Borges. Headed out. And another corner. Be Borges once again. 3rd minute. And Forge have started hot. Maxime Tissot, former Forge player now of Ottawa. He is back up. Went down for a second, but he's back up. Borges for another corner. Borges for another corner. Tristan Borges plays it short to Choinier. Choinier back. Another cross in. Here's a chance. Plays down and not very great. Ball bounces back forward. Here come Ottawa. Ottawa. Bassett. Tissot. Man who scored the piss missile against Halifax in 2020 to wrap up the 2020 Canadian Premier League Championship for Forge. Lag fixed. I figured. There we go. See, it would take I just said, let it run. Let it run. It is what it is. StreamYard. Let it roll. Along with reacting to the USMNT World Cup roster, you're going to create videos on your reaction to Mexico, Canada, and Costa Rica's World Cup rosters? Yes. I think that would make a lot of sense. So, yes. That would make sense. So, yes, I will talk about the rosters when they're released. Whether it's a 4-day stretch or its own little video, I don't know. We'll see. It won't be 4 videos in 1 day, but I'll make it work. Live updates and good layouts, Pop Mob, Sova Score, Flash Score. I'll look at the other 2 next season. Hayworth gets the ball taken away from him. Here come Borges. Borges over Bassett. Borges making a good run and crossing straight to Tissot. We don't play for you no more, buddy. Watch it. Hojabrapur. Last year, Canadian Premier League champion for Pacific. Back in the final again with Forge. Alessandro Hojabrapur. Yeah, Google sucks for football. Yeah, I agree. But we knew that one already. 5th minute, 0-0. Cleared out. That'll be a... Okay, that was hilarious. Acosta got rolled by Ashton Morgan, but it is a corner. Or throw in for Forge. Throw in for Forge. There you go. Hey, if they win, I may just buy the gray jersey. I may just try to get the gray jersey. I like it. If they win, that'd be a dub. I liked it anyway, but result score gives the color of each team for each jersey corresponding to which GK with a GK shirt too. Yep. 6 minute. Get a Forge hat too. If they have a Champions hat, I'll get it. If it's like a 3930, they don't have 5950s of those, but you know. I'm not getting a freaking snapback. Hell no. 7th minute. Here's another corner for Forge. Dominant throughout this match. Chouanier to take the corner. Dominant throughout these 7 minutes of these first 7 minutes. Forge looks like they're going cruise to another CPL championship. 3 out of 4. And hungry for more. Well, this would be 3 out of 4, but still, they will definitely be hungry for more. Long kick by Ingham, formerly a York, now of Ottawa, of course. Fair enough. I'm just not a fan of snapbacks. Of course, John Sopoulis replaced Ingham at York United at goalkeeper. There's been some inter-CPL movement going into this season. Of course, for Jabrapor and Campbell, the Forge. Let's have moves. Most confident forwards. Well, midfield and forwards. Eustachio. The performance of Eustachio, Davies, David. Those players I'd feel the most confident about. Defense, especially with Scott Kennedy getting injured. I would be worried about the defense. Goalkeeping, no. Defense, yeah. Yes, I would be worried about. If I was Herdman, that's just me. 9th minute. Crutzen gives away free kick. Maybe a little bit behind. Bonjour, comment va les gens? Salut, ça va? Salut, ça va? Which is honestly all the French I know. I know I need to learn French. I know. Or a lot more, I should say. I know les bouts, but, you know. I know. And I know the Sacres, but other than that, I shouldn't say the only French I know, but the only phrase. And for, how's the game going? Well, I knew you said hello. It's going good. It's going good. Forge is dominant for sure so far. They're dominant. See, again, I do need to learn French. I'm not lying. Especially if I ever... Yeah, figured. Tenth minute, 0-0. Your review just went up. I'll look at it later. Okay. It'll probably do numbers anyway. I don't think it's really going to be a problem. 11th minute. Yeah, if you're here, watch it at half. Which means I kind of got to give it a good 8 minutes before I talk about the stats. But, yeah. So if that's 15 minutes, like 6 minutes before the second half kickoff, when numbers start getting back up, we'll go. 11th minute. Halftime of the New York game. Or there you go. Yeah, but I'm happy for the Thorns. Well-deserved win. The NWSL Cup. Well-deserved win. And also for Christine Sinclair. Deserved win. Yeah, it makes sense. 12th minute. Makes sense. You could do either. '12th minute. Well, then again, cross in. Header! Oh, past the post by Forge. Pashis with a header past the post. Do you rate way higher than some players? I mean, I think he's a good player, but I wouldn't say I rate him higher. He's not even the best forward on his team. Yeah. Wubin's jersey on the list. Wubin's Pashis. I mean, if they win, I know this is probably going to. I was thinking David Choyen. I know he played for Montreal, then he played for Forge, but what he's done at Forge, the fact that I would buy his Forge jersey, is honestly saying, yeah, you're absolved of coming through the Montreal Academy, in my book. He earned that. Choyen. If I get the gray jersey, or hell, even the orange jersey this year, because I want to get one of this year's jerseys, but if they win, gray. It's basically saying, yeah. But what about Ashton Morgan? I mean, he'll probably still be there next year. Maybe. I could see Choyen scoring a goal that wins this game. Ashton, he'll play well, but, we'll see. And Jordan Hamilton's been trashed since he's got to Forge, but I shouldn't be shocked. Yeah, it's a little bit more slate gray, but it's a little bit darker. It's not onyx completely, but it's a darker gray. This is a bit lighter. Cleared away by Forge. I'd say it's a bit darker than this, a bit more slate, but I would say so. Here's Tissot. Cross cleared. 15th minute. It's similar, but I think it's a bit darker, but we'll find out. It looks darker to me. But if I do get the gray one, we'll find out. I'll put it side by side. We'll find out. 15th minute. Oh. Ottawa's having a moment right now. Nice dispossession there. Here comes Forge. Choyen. David Choyen. Choyen, cross. Not enough, but Pashis. Women's Pashis does have the ball. 16th minute. Here's a shot over the bar by Forge. By Jensen. I think that was Noah Jensen. Yeah. Yep, it was Noah Jensen who put that over the bar. Yep. Forge knocking. I can tell you that much. Sixteenth minute. Plays it back. Akinyoti Janssen. Forward. Back to Akinyoti Janssen. Hajabrapur. Plays forward. 17th minute. Schwanye. Back to, that's a throw in. Throw in for Forge. Throw in for Forge. Oh! Free kick. Free kick for Ottawa. Yellow card for Rezart Rama. 17th minute. I mean, yeah. I think a yellow's a bit harsh, but that's just his first yellow. Just so you know, one soccer effed that up. It's not a double yellow. It's just a first yellow. Just so you know, 18th minute. And there's no VAR, so they can't upgrade it. Well, 18 minutes in. Camus getting checked on after that tackle. 19th minute. Interesting. Goal kick for Ingham. 18th minute into the 19th be a goal kick. Let me see. Forge. Rezart Rama plays it forward. Good play there. Oh! That'll be a throw in for Forge. Throw in. 20th minute. First half's been all Forge, honestly. So far, it's been all Forge. Right now, in my book, it's been all Forge. Free kick here. Borges to take the free kick. Tristan Borges. I mean, I think it's been, I don't know. I think it's been all Forge, frankly. Tristan Borges to take. Plays it in. Good cross. And that'll be able to be cleared by Ottawa. Herc still believes Mexico will advance to the round of 16 in the World Cup. I hope that he's right. I mean, if Herc says it, he might just be right. He might just be right if Herc says it. Hmm. 20th minute. Best player for Forge since 2018. Ooh. I got to go with Schwanye. Still, I got to go with David Schwanye, I think, personally. I got to go with David Schwanye. If Borges stayed in 2020, I would have went with Borges. But because he would have still stayed on that torrid pace that he had in 2019. But right now, Shwanya. Not very. Agreed. 21st minute. Here. Goal kick here for Ottawa. 21st minute goal kick. Things are going pretty well so far. How reliable is Twellman? I'd say pretty reliable. He may be annoying, but he's pretty reliable. Plays forward. Nice. Schwanyet. Oh, he lost the foot race, but still with Forge. Still, good play there. Nutmeg, and that's a foul. Free kick for Forge. NISA update, Chattanooga down 1-0 to Michigan Stars, 56th minute. Interesting. Abubakar Sissoko fouled. Rezart Rama standing near the free kick. Lawless was a damn good player. I agree. He's a damn good player. I just think Lawless likes to do a little trolling. That's all I got to say. Ball crossed in. Header cleared. There's a chance. Shot. And that'll be a goal kick. Pretty much. Yeah, but that's pretty much how he really got over as a pundit. And he's really parlayed that into a lot of him basically being able to just say what he needs to say. So, how often do you tune into Football Americas and Lawless's podcast? Football Americas, I watch a lot. I won't say every week, but almost, or I watch every episode. Not every episode, but almost every episode. Like, I don't really miss it. I say it's appointment viewing, pretty much. And Lawless, I don't listen to his podcast. I listen to like the TikTok snippets he puts out, but I don't listen to his podcast. Agreed. Tolman's pretty good. He came by after Portland, LAFC. Nice. Yeah, I like Tolman. He may be annoying, but at least he's reliable. Here's a chance. Cleared. Forge looking to keep the ball. 25th minute. Yeah, I agreed. Rafael Puente is the Pumas coach. Yep. ESPN Plus. Tristan Henry to play the ball forward. 25th minute. Colts 7-6 Commanders is odd. It's as bad as the punt game. Interesting. Cross. Cleared. Did I pick the Colts to win? Yeah, I could do that too. Did I pick the Colts to win? Yeah, I picked the Colts to win. Well, at least I got a point lead. Watching that game probably a shit show. Here's Forge, 25th minute. Cross, that's out for a corner. Forge, definitely. Whatever happened to that former Univision Deportes commentator that became FS1 commentator? Adrian Garcia Marquez? Adrian Garcia Marquez, that guy? I think he did. I think that was him. He's still on there for some CCL games and Liga MX games. 26-minute. Normally does games with Kobe Jones in English, but still. He does games, normally does them with Kobe Jones in English, but that's actually a pretty good pairing. If I listen to it, I think it's actually a pretty good pairing. Normally just CCL and Liga MX, though, for them. Cross in. Schwanye off the corner. Header cleared. It's going to be a throw-in. Jensen plays it forward. Here's a chance. Forge. Penalty. Penalty for Forge. Penalty for Forge. I'm behind. But it looks like a penalty for Forge. Yes. Schwanye in the box gets pulled. And it looks like it was outside the box, but there's no VAR, so it would be a penalty, or a free kick at least, but where'd it come from? 27th minute. It is a free kick, so the goal must have came here. Again, I'm behind a bit. It's just the way I'm streaming it. I'm at the 27 minute, 30 seconds, but it looks like a minute, a full-on minute, but I can't move it forward. Here's a cross. Shot, header, goal! Goal! Jabrapur. The header off the free kick. Borges plays it into Jabrapur. Jabrapur scores. It's 1-0 Forge. Boom. 1-0 Forge. Jabrapur. Alessandro Jabrapur, last year's champion, comes up big for Forge with a big header. Near post, and Ingham could do nothing about it. They say 28th minute on here, so maybe Jabrapur is Iranian. I think he's Persian, yeah. Or Persian descent. Iranian descent. If I remember correctly. Yeah, I know. But it's the only way I could watch it because I don't have Fubo yet for Fox Soccer Plus, and they put this behind freaking horse racing. Or no, was it? I think it was horse racing. I think like one of the sides of his family is also Italian, I think, as far as I know. But he also has Iranian descent. But he's Canadian. That I do know. But there's a goal for Jabrapur, the 28th minute, 1-0 Forge. And all they got to do is cruise now. Lovely. Lovely. Won it last year with Pacific, and he may just put Forge in a position to win it this year. At least he could go double or back-to-back. But most Forge players have gone back-to-back. Yeah, me too. Should be nice. 30th minute. Forge has pretty much dominated this match, and they almost put it into a position where they could have tied it up. Ottawa could have tied it up quickly. Not great. Not great. Not at all. 30th minute. Plays forward. Here comes Forge once again. Schwanye. David Schwanye. Davi Schwanye, here's a chance. Plays it through. And that'll be, nope, not cleared yet. Ford still dominating. Sort of LAFC style, ain't it? Sort of LAFC style, ain't it? You could say. Buffstream.1, of course. Buffstream.1, of course. Just like the other Canadian Championship matches. Yeah, because that's why he played for Pacific first. Wonder what big U.S. cities will be like when the USMNT plays against England on Black Friday. I don't know where you're more likely to get trampled, a store or a bar. A store or a watch party. Yeah, I know. Get trampled at midnight going into a brick and mortar store, then trampled at frickin' 12 hours later by watching a football match. Oh, bad play, bad play, bad play. Ottawa going forward here. And that's going to be a foul yellow card for Schwanye. Yeah. Well, Balou Tabla gets fouled there. Former Montreal Impact or CF Montreal player. He was still there when it was CF Montreal. 33rd minute. David Schwanye gets a yellow card for fouling. Oh, yeah, Michigan's probably got that match at this point. Berhalter. Oh, Rashford. Sancho, see, he hasn't played well with United. Cross in. Rashford has a more comprehensive resume. Sancho has sort of been a flop at United. I think I got to go Rashford, but that honestly, both those options suck. Both those options honestly suck. That's a foul. Free kick. Honestly, both those options suck. Where are we? Boom. All right. Right, so boom. Pretty much. Well, we got to figure out what it is before we make any not any statements, but any conclusions. 34th minute. It's possible. I didn't see the injury. I'll know when they make the statement. Like, was he stretchered off? Could be very likely. 35th minute. Forge playing forward. Here's a chance, and they fall off the ball. There's a foul. Free kick, 35th minute. Ashton Morgan gets fouled. But Forge still doing pretty well. 35th minute. Dominant still through this first half. And things are still pretty good for Hamilton Forge FC. Oh, when the Forge go marching in. Lovely. 35th minute. Hamilton is wonderful. We got $5 beers before kickoff. Oh, Hamilton is wonderful. 36 minute. Play on, play on. Oh, my. Not great, but okay. Not great, but okay. Yeah, because on Fox Soccer Plus, but I don't have Fubo yet. By next season, I should. Doesn't seem really to matter besides Canadian Championship because it looks like CONCACAF Champions League is going to be on YouTube as well for English speakers in the USA. Or I could just watch it on TUDNA again. Either way. Either way. If it's a match I need to see on YouTube, I'll watch it on YouTube. I can watch it on TUDNA if I need to as well. Ball crossed in, 36 minute, cleared. Works for me. Imagine how much shit talks, soccer versus football talk, and colonial history debates and talks will happen leading up to USMNT versus England on Black Friday. Oh, a lot. A lot. Don't worry. 37th minute. But 5th, not this Monday, not tomorrow, but next Monday, 8 days from now. Was it 9? 8.5 days from now, the CONCACAF Champions League draw will happen on November 7th. And we'll be live for that and review it. Honestly, with the way Ziyech is playing, at least how he was playing at Chelsea, honestly, Hakimi. Honestly, at this point, Hakimi, just a bit more. Ball crossed in. Goal kick for Tristan Henry in the 38th minute. Yeah, Akraf Hakimi, probably. Right now, just a bit more. 38th minute. About 55, so. So 6:10 would be the second half kickoff. So about 6:06, I could talk about half. Stats the half, probably. We'll see. 38th minute. At least for me. So 38th minute. Into the 39th minute. We're getting to the last 5 minutes plus stoppage time in the first half. Forge are leading 1-0. Pretty much dominant. Did you know that in England, people are taught that they decided to give the U.S. colonies independence? Over here, we're taught we forced them to give us independence. See, of course, those colonialists in Britain are going to write the history to make them look nice and wholesome. The U.S. beat their ass. And also, let me say this. I do believe personally that you want to talk about the monarchy. I think Canada should hold a referendum to either leave the monarchy or stay. Straight referendum, sort of Brexit style. Whether if they vote out of the monarchy. If they vote in, I'm sure out would win, probably. That'd be my guess. But I think it's only fair that the will of the people's heard on that. That's just my thought, though. 40th minute. Point is, Britain is colonialist. There's no need for that anymore, so on and so forth. But Like, Brexit is all cool, but Brexit's all cool. But no, if you want to leave under the thumb or leave out from under the thumb of Britain, that's completely wrong in their eyes. 41st minute. Perojo gets a yellow card. What? Oh, Camus. Yep, okay, yep. They used his other last name. 41st minute. Free kick for Ottawa. You know what? It's kind of crazy if you think about it. This is the first time that the Canadian Premier League is really needed to use their multilingual branding, the French branding, because if you know Ottawa, since it's the capital of Canada, it's also both multilingual. And it's very close to Quebec as well, but if you didn't know. Cross, clear, yep, cleared, 42nd minute. I agree with that. 42nd minute. The Calvary final. Alberta speaks English. Hamilton, the GTA, Golden Horseshoe speaks English. The Island Games, the Halifax, I think it's actually probably more Scottish possibility or Gaelic than French. But of course, Gaelic is not a governmental recognized language. Cross in, header, cleared. Still, not needed. The Pacific final. In Ontario, Golden Horseshoe, French not needed. Here in Ottawa, French needed. The first time it's actually needed. 43rd minute. I'm just saying it's kind of crazy if you think about it. 43rd minute. Ottawa going forward. Balou Tabla, cross, cleared. Ottawa's having some moments so far here. Finally, at the end of this half. Forge just got to shut them down. Sissoko can't get to it. 44th minute. Forge have reloaded throughout the season, and they're back to where even a reloading Forge still get to a Canadian Premier League final and are 45 minutes away from winning another Canadian Premier League trophy. This North Star Shield, once again, ain't that crazy. A reloading Forge get back to the final. '45th minute. We're getting to the 45th minute here. See where it sits for extra time or stoppage time. Yeah, fair. 45th minute. 1 minute of stoppage time. We will go to the 46th minute in this first half. Cross in. Header. Down. Balou Tabla's right there. There's a chance for Balou Tabla. Balou passes back to Tissot. Tissot. 30 seconds to go in the half. plays forward. And that's going to be offside. 45-45. Yeah, I understand that. 45-54. Seems like I'm only a couple of seconds behind if you look at FOTMOB, but okay. 46 minute halftime. We got halftime here in Ottawa. 1-0 Forge. 1-0 Forge FC in this Canadian Premier League final. Going to halftime. About 6:05. 6:05. I could talk about the stats of the half. But with that being said, take a short break at half. We'll talk about the stats of the half. Sit tight. We will be back. If y'all want to go watch the RSR for the Western Conference Final, go ahead and do that. I will be back. Sit tight. We'll take a short break, and we will be back for the second half of this Canadian Premier League Final in a little bit. Forge FC is up 1-0 over Ottawa, Atlético Ottawa, right now in the Canadian Premier League Final. Sit tight. We'll be back. back. We won't do the stats yet. We'll give it a couple of minutes, of course, because people may be watching RSR for Western Conference final or waiting. So I'll wait till about 6:06. And then we'll start the stats. But let me check some NFL scores. There we go. See my scores, my picks. Yep, that is today. All right. So we're missing Carolina, Atlanta. Atlanta won that in overtime. Minnesota held on. Boom. Not too bad. Tennessee, Houston, Tennessee. I had that. They won. Washington, Indianapolis. 6 points with 2 minutes. We could see something different there. 5 minutes left. Giants, Seahawks. Giants are losing, though. San Francisco's beating the Rams with 3:16 left. But that's 24. 16 points, 17 points with 3 minutes. I don't think. And San Francisco has the ball. Yeah, I think that's probably good as done. Green Bay Buffalo ain't playing yet. So 2 left. There we go. Really? I wouldn't think so. But interesting. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14. Not too bad. Yeah, I knew. Seahawks just scored a touchdown. Still 5 minutes, though. But we'll roll with that. We'll check those again later tonight. With that being said, boom. Right, I'll just leave that there. So, a couple of minutes and we'll go about the stats. A couple of minutes more and we'll go about the stats at the half. And then we'll deal with that. Lag again. Actually, yep, there it is. Damn it. Oh, give it some time to roll and then we'll be fine. They legitimately did that. Good. They legitimately did that? Come on, that can't be true. Okay, so we'll go about the stats here. 1 shot to 4, 0 shots on target to 1. The header was the 1 shot on target for Forge. 40% possession to 60% possession. 134 accurate passes. 80% to 210, 85%, 8 fouls to 5, 0 corners to 5, 167 passes to 248, 8% pass accuracy to 85, 12 throws to 9, 1 yellow card to 2, 0 red cards on either side. Forge have been the way more dominant team so far. Canadian Premier League final, Forge winning 1-0. Definitely the more dominant team so far. Forge FC of Hamilton, Ontario, Canada versus Ottawa. Atlético Ottawa, Ontario, of course. But Canadian Premier League final. Champions. This is the final where the champions are crowned. But Forge look like they will, as it stands, they're winning. And they're dominant enough to where they probably will win this game. Doesn't really look like Ottawa, besides that last 5 minutes there, had any answers. See if they come out with those answers in the second half. But I'm sure Forge will set up in a way that stops them from having those answers, knowing Bobby Smirniotis. So, again, Forge should feel comfortable here, I think. Ottawa should be a bit nervous, but I think they already are. Okay. Well, Saudi Arabia have home field since they are adjacent to Qatar. I could see it being a possibility. Now that I burned 500 calories, I need a Tim Hortons donut. I just want Timbits, frankly, but sadly, the Tim Hortons around me turn into a Lion's choice. And I'm Arby's guy anyway. Nice, get chocolate. Oh, about donuts. That doesn't sound so bad. Jonathan Taves going to the Avalanche. That would be crazy. Not really sure what advantage Arab teams get. I mean, it's in their area, so maybe there's better home field advantage and fan bases. Who knows? Chattanooga lose 1-0 to Michigan Stars. Nisa, yes. Interesting. But with that being said, we got another 45 minutes here. Second half's about to start in moments. Second half's about to start. Here we go. 60,000 Mexico fans be at the World Cup. That'll be interesting to see. Would you ever try and watch Morocco Soccer League? I mean, I would. If I could figure it out, I'd try. But, I mean, I'm sure there's probably some international thing on the Fubo international package that probably could make that easier. So, if that was the case, yeah, I'd try. But I don't know if I'd cover it, but maybe I would. But I could see. I heard that an AI predicted that the World Cup final be Messi versus Ronaldo. I mean, I'd be very interested in seeing it for sure. Here we go. Second half's about to start. Here we go. Blackhawks and Wild underway. Here we go. Second half's about to start here. So I'm still a good couple seconds behind with this stream, but here we go. 45th minute, but it's a lot better quality than the BT one. Forge attacking here. Here's a chance cleared. Already an early chance for Forge in the second half to make it 2, possibly almost made it 2-0. Good clearance there by Ottawa, though. 46th minute. A lot closer, though. Actually, what? Font Mom says I'm ahead. It's not. Alrighty, as the YouTube channel. Why? YouTube channel. It's on YouTube. Morocco Soccer. Okay. Well, maybe I'll check it out. Oh, no. It's a bad giveaway. But Forge defensively gets it clear off Tabla. Balu Tabla gets it clear off of him. 46th minute. Oh, that'd be nuts. That would absolutely be nuts. And then, like, if the World Cup semifinals were Messi, Neymar, Ronaldo, and Mbappe, Very possible. It would be crazy. Cross in. Shot. Blocked away. Shot. Another block. Another shot by Forge. Here's a chance, and that's cleared away. Oh, if they made that 2-0 from that, that would have been a dagger in the hearts of Ottawa. This will be Pulisic and Davies' first World Cup. Yep. Should be interesting. Borges crosses in. Ashton Morgan with a cross. Headed away. 47th minute. Forge haven't won an away game in their last 7 away matches, but this could be the time they break that streak. Would be great if they did. Looks like they could. Yeah, I think so. I think so. But sometimes when you love somebody, the best thing to do is let them go. I think so. I think so. But sometimes when you love somebody, the best thing to do is let them go. Sometimes that's what it is. And I think, because even if you love somebody, I can't speak on that, but just in general, you can't tolerate disrespect or BS even if you really love somebody. I'm not speaking on their situation. I'm just speaking in general. But again, I'm very sure. I'd be sure. But again, sometimes when you love somebody, the best thing to do. I don't want to speak on that. Plays through. I don't want to speak on it. I don't think that's right to do. Did you see what happened in Brazil's election? No, I didn't. I know it went to a runoff between Bolsonaro and Lula, but I don't know the final. Don't know the final results. Corner for Forge, 49th minute. Lula won. Forty-ninth minute. What do you mean by simplified? You want my opinion? You want my opinion? I heard of Tiva's family will fly with him to the World Cup, as they should. Interesting. '51st minute. Free kick for Ottawa in the 51st minute. 52nd minute, 1-0 Forge. Still pretty dominant, Forge FC. They get another goal. Again, just like the LAFC game. 17-16 Commanders full time. Colts choked it away, didn't they? '52nd minute. Here's Forge. It's cross. Cleared. That'll be a goal kick there for Ottawa. 53rd minute. Another goal kick here. 53rd minute. Getting closer and closer to the end of this match here. It's Ottawa. I think the Ottawa situation, imagine how political Group B would have been if Russia was not banned and had Wales spot in Group B. The World Cup may have caused a nuke to fly. Or if it was Ukraine in there. Or if Ukraine made it instead of Wales. Well, nuke probably wouldn't have flew then, but... Or if Ukraine would have just won the playoff instead of Wales. Would have been interesting. But if Russia somehow made it, that group would have been DEFCON 2 levels. We're already at DEFCON 3. Legitimately. Look up DEFCON warning system. That wasn't a Kanye joke. We were legitimately. DEFCON warning system legitimately has it at DEFCON 3. That was no joke. Blackhawks 1-0 from McCabe. So, just imagine that. Group B with Russia, if that somehow ended up happening, geez. We'd be at DEFCON 2 throughout the World Cup. And honestly, 1-1 for the Wild. Damn, already. '56th minute. Definitely. I think that definitely would have been the case. Yes. Because Putin, if the U.S. lost or Russia lost to U.S. and England and they weren't banned, I think Putin would have taken that as an affront as well. And the way Putin has been acting, he's definitely, it feels like this is his last gambit, frankly. I sort of believe the intelligence that says he is terminally ill. The way he's acting, would make sense. But if that was true intelligence, I do sort of believe that. But had Russia not been banned and made the World Cup and they played US and England and lost, I think he would have taken that as an affront. I could see that easily. So Alaman is on for Bahus for Ottawa, first sub. So definitely would have escalated tensions. I do agree. Now, the good thing with Russia being out of the World Cup is that during the winter, theoretically, tension should go on the back burner, so to speak. Theoretically, during the winter, tension should be on the back burner. Theoretically. In practice, I'm not sure, but theoretically. See, if I want to talk politics, geopolitics, I can, but theoretically. But I don't even understand why U.S. and Russia is part of this, but or U.S. and England, I should say. U.S. and England is part of the Russia stuff. I don't understand. I don't back it. I think there's no reason to be in a foreign war like this. But, of course, full policeman of the world situation, So, 58th minute. But when does the Canadian squad get announced? Probably soon after the US's does. So about 9th, 10th, 8th of November. So probably next week, I would guess. Probably next week, I would guess. You think USA will have every player healthy as the USA start playing? Yes, I think more or less, yeah. 59th minute. Getting to the 60th minute. We're getting to the hour mark here. Weston would be the big blow. I agree, but I think he'll be back. Timeline-wise, I think he'd be back. I think so. See, the only thing... Now, I can answer these questions, Winvo. The only thing that really would get me if Ukraine had made the World Cup instead of Wales is Iran. Now, Iran definitely is a Russian ally. They definitely would rather be allied to Russia in this situation. So it definitely could have raised a bit of tensions, but it's the two Ukraine's buddies, and that group would have been Ukraine's buddies, Ukraine and Iran. The worst thing that could have happened is Iran throws a fit about it, losing. I don't think that really raises tensions like Russia getting embarrassed at the World Cup had they made it. I think when Russia got banned, we really averted disaster in that case. But Ukraine, shot blocked away by Ottawa. Could have it pissed off Ukraine if they lost? Yeah, but I don't, or not Ukraine, but Iran to Ukraine. Yeah, I could have pissed them off, but I don't think it really would have changed anything. Oh, probably. Is Scott Arfield a Canadian national team player? No, he retired from national duty. He didn't really fit with Herdman's culture. So he pretty much just walked away. Pretty much. But that's just my thoughts. 62nd minute. 62nd minute. Goal kick for Tristan Henry here. 62nd minute. Forge are definitely cruising their way to a Canadian Premier League championship. Once again, so far, cruising. That'll be a throw-in for Forge. Because Ukraine did nothing wrong, Winvo. Or that's what you would hear. They didn't get banned because they did nothing wrong. Yeah, that's what I heard. I'll look at it. Ross Chastain's car cam is the best. Crossing, I'm sure it'll be on NASCAR Race Hub at some point. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if that would have been the case. Yeah, I wouldn't have been shocked either. Ashton Morgan down the wing. That's a foul. Free kick, 64th minute. Canada have a league before CPL? Yes, they had the Canadian Soccer League. They had leagues before CPL, yes. Then, of course, they had League One Ontario and the PLSQ in Quebec. Of course, they had those leagues as well. 65th minute. Cross in. Here's a chance for Ottawa. Cross. Over the bar. Chip. That'll be a goal kick. I mean, didn't that be part of the doping accusations that they said Russia doped, blood doping with their players at the 2018 World Cup? I thought that was more of a fact than a thought. I thought it was a fact they blood doped their way to the quarterfinals of the 2018 World Cup. As far as I'd known, I thought it was a fact, but 66th minute. I mean, yeah, Jensen did get brought down. Toronto Varsity Blues jersey, if they make college jerseys, they probably don't sell it. It's a nice jersey, home and away, the Varsity Blues jerseys. But oh. I didn't even know that was the case. Dummy. Yeah. I'm craving Wingstop. I mean, Wingstop probably ain't too bad, but goal kick for Henry, 67th minute. I claim fluke. Just ask Google. Looks like There could be a sub for Forge here. 67th minute. Yeah, I can see that. Guy's best restaurant. What? 68th minute here. We're getting to it. Chucky Lozano destroyed Russia. He did. Shot over the bar by Forge. I mean, I could see an argument they'd be stupid for it, but I'm not going to completely say they are stupid for it. 69th minute, or getting to the 69th minute. '69th minute. Here comes Forge. They're on the run. Could they find a goal here? Plays through. Here's a chance. Shot. Blocked away. That's a corner for Forge. I wouldn't be shocked about that either. 70th minute here for Forge FC. "20 minutes plus stoppage time, and they will be Canadian Premier League champions once again. Senegal was invited to the Gold Cup like Qatar. They could win it, frankly. They could win it. I definitely think they'd be in the final. I think they could win it, depending on the quality of squad they send. But I could totally see that. Sounds good. Sounds good. Boom, boom. 70th minute. Garvin Matusala's coming on for Forge. Or will be. After this corner, the next stoppage of play, Matusala will be coming on. Garvin Matusala. 70th minute. Here we go. Cross in. Headed away. Here's Forge. They have a chance. Crutzen. Cross. Cleared. We have throw in for Forge, and Matusala will be able to come in. Senegal send their main team. Oh, they'll go to the final. Anything could happen in the final, but they go to the final for sure. Matusala in for Noah Jensen. Garvin Matusala in for Noah Jensen. 71st minute. If Senegal send their main team, yeah, they'd probably go to the final of the Gold Cup. Easy. What if Senegal faces a good Mexico? Mexico would not be, well, by 2025, Mexico could be good again, but I wouldn't be so sure about it, depending on what manager they get. If Senegal faced a good Mexico, I mean, Mexico could win. Mexico could win, but I'd say that's probably more likely to be the final. than the semis. I mean, that's still probably rumor Italy to replace, but if Tunisia got banned, I could see Mali or Egypt or Algeria. UAE possibly for Iran, but I could also see Italy get one of those spots anyway as a wild card. I could just see it. But they just go that way. With this, how close they are, they just go that way. 73rd minute. I don't know. I think at this point, if there were European teams as wild cards, they would just do it. At this point. Be out for a goal kick. 73rd minute. Wright. Brian Wright is on for Hayworth for Ottawa in the 73rd minute. "17 more minutes. About 17 plus stoppage time left in this game. Forge on top once again. It looks like that may just be the case. Mexico. I mean, I understand why, and I can see it, but Miguel Hamilton is playing well at Newcastle. Like, he's damn good. He's finally coming into his own in the Premier League. Like, he's definitely a star now. Like, he is definitely getting to a good level with Newcastle. Like, he can make a bigger move if he wanted to, but would he stay with the project at Newcastle? I'd say probably, but Eddie Howe's got him playing well, I think, frankly. I think so. Miguel Hamilton, I think. He's got him playing well. 74th minute. Getting close to 15 minutes plus stoppage time. Big save by Tristan Henry. Big save. It's a corner for Ottawa. That could be the move. That could be the moment. Turkey for Tunisia. I mean, Turkey's a UEFA team, though. I understand what I agree with you that if Tunisia gets pulled, it should be Mali or Senegal or somebody like, or not Senegal, Egypt or Algeria, somebody from Asia or Africa, and same for Asia, the UAE. For Iran, I agree with that, but there's always part of me would be okay with Italy going in as a wild card. Would it feel sort of cheap to me? Yes, it would. But I do think it should be an African team for Tunisia and an Asian team for Iran. But I would honestly, even I'd have to admit it'd be cheap if Italy got in that way, but a wild card. But I wouldn't hate it, but it would definitely be cheap. 76th minute, 1-0 Forge. Yeah, I agree with that. North Macedonia deserve it more than Italy, but Italy are ranked top 6 in the world rankings, you know? How can you not have number 6 in the World Cup? I'm being sarcastic. I'm being sarcastic, but how can you not have the European champions in the World Cup? I'm being sarcastic. But seriously, though, if you win a Confederation tournament, you should qualify for the World Cup. Now, I know CONCACAF makes it harder with the Gold Cup being every 2 years and all that. But seriously, though, the fact that Confederation tournaments don't qualify for the World Cup on the men's side is just weird. It's just weird. The women's side, it does. Goal for Forge. That's what they say. Already? 77th minute. Dominic Samuel for Ashton Morgan. We'll check those. 77th minute. Already? They do say goal. Here come Forge. Quick off the play. And, ooh, that's good. Cross. Shot. Goal. There it is. David Choinière. There it is. There it is. 2-0. David Choinière scores. 78th minute. 2-0. There you go. Forge. 12 minutes away. Should be easy. Maxi Morales starting, but Justin Hawk is starting, and Talish Magno out with Chanot, in addition to Alfredo Morales and Tavon Gray. So Maxi is starting. Okay. That does help New York a bit. That does help. That does help. David Choinière, yes. Big goal, 2. Kickoff is at 7:25 for New York, Philadelphia. We should be absolutely good for that. 79th minute. Forge 2-0 up with 12 minutes to go plus stoppage time. That should do it. Forge should be your Canadian Premier League champions for 2022. 3 out of 4. I don't think they let it slip now. I don't think so. David Choinière, big goal. Legend. Definitely could. The way you make them, definitely. I mean, anybody probably could. In most cases. 10 minutes. Hell, I could probably watch the trophy lift. Probably. I don't know. Forge playing forward. 80th minute. If this keeps going to the trophy lift, I could probably watch the trophy lift, but we'll see. Ball crossed in. Hajarapur out for a corner. Yep. 6:45 here. There's a corner for Forge. Takes it short. It's Forge. They're going to make it 3. That's out for a throw-in. '81st minute. Goes a little longer, I believe so, for streams for them. Probably out early, frankly, the way they're playing. 81st minute. '81st minute for Hoven and Perez. '81st minute. Plays it back, cleared, 82nd minute. I mean, hell, it probably could happen next year. Or I could totally see MLS winning again next year. Very, very soon. Very, very soon. 82nd minute. Minute. Very soon. Very soon. Free kick here. 15th minute. Jordan Hamilton, Malik Owolabi Belewu are going to be on for Forge. Pashis is out. Borges for Owolabi Belewu. '84th minute. Get that bot. 85th minute. Here we go. 85th. 2-0 Forge. '86th minute. 2-0. Ottawa coming forward for another attack, but that's out for goal kick, 86th minute. Sissoko down. That'll be a goal kick, 86th minute. 4 minutes plus stoppage time left here. Tristan Henry for a goal kick. There's Ottawa again, looking for Baloo Tabla. Chance, nope. Would you go to Japan or go to England for food? Japan. 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 Best food in England is French. 87th minute. Sissoko's down. 87th minute. 88th minute. Getting to the last couple. Beans on toast is disturbing. I wouldn't do that. '88th minute. Forge minutes away from being champions once again. 88th. Ball played up. That's into the 89th minute. Getting to the last couple. (2-0) Forge. '88th minute. Getting to 89th. It's 2-0. Vietnamese food? I would try it. Johnson, Tinnerholm, Kyans, Martins, Maxi, Santiago, Rodriguez, Acevedo, Gabriel Pereira, Hebert, Kevin O'Toole, Justin Hawks, starting 11. Yep. Ball crossed in. 89th minute, a minute plus stoppage time. Henry gets there, lets it out for a goal kick. '90th minute. Good 11 for New York. Yeah, I agree. 90th minute. How much stoppage time will there be? The best food in England is Indian curry. The worst is journey into Scotland and sample the lethal haggis cuisine. Well, England also does French well, but, I'm more partial to Japanese curry, but that's just me. 5 minutes of stoppage time. All right. We go straight to 7, I guess. 90th minute. Even if Autumn was allowed a goal, it should be just fine. '91st minute. '91st minute, still 2-0. Ottawa looking for 2 quick goals. They have the time, possibly. Well, maybe not the time, but it looks 4 minutes is still possible. '91st minute. 91st minute. Goal kick for Tristan Henry. '92nd minute. That'd be a free kick for Forge. Wasn't it 7:25 kickoff? Next match, 92nd minute. Andre Blake, Kai Wagner, Jack Elliott, Jakob Glesnes, Oliver Mbaizo, Leon Flock, Jose Martinez, Alejandro Bedoya, Gazdag, Mikael Uda, and Julian Carranza starting 11 at Philly. That's a good 11 too. Two strong teams. And yes, it is 7:25. 93rd minute. Got minutes to go. 25 minutes for nonsense. Take a short break in between, of course. 93 minutes. Forge, couple of minutes away. Damn good 11 for Philly, as you would expect. "93 minutes. Two minutes to go. Forge 2 minutes away from being champions. Crossed out. 93rd. 2 minutes away for being champions again. 2-0 Forge. Ottawa coming forward. 93rd minute. You should eat during this break. Already ate some garlic bread in between the first two. So don't worry. I ate something. I'll get some spaghetti and meatballs after the game. The third game. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. I'll be fine. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. I'll be fine. And that should be, nope. Forge, 94th minute. Oh, yeah, Blake versus Johnson probably one of the best goalie matches in a while. And last year, it didn't happen. No. You got, because, of course, the COVID stuff for Philly last year. 94th minute. One more minute to go. Forge. Justin Hawk over for Maxime Chanot. And Tavon Gray on the bench. Oh, so Tavon Gray's on the bench. Good for New York. Good for New York. 94th minute. 30 seconds away. Forge. Be cleared. Headed down. Hmm. 95th minute. '95th minute. '95th minute. Here we go. 2-0 Forge FC. And here we go. It's full time. Forge FC have won the Canadian Premier League for the third time in 4 years. 2-0 Forge. They are champions once again. Forever first, but they do it again. 3 for 4. And hungry for more. Forge FC. 2-0. We'll lift the shield. North Star Shield once again. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put some play. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you in a good couple of minutes for New York versus Philly versus New York. I'll see you then. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you later.